Hello people and welcome back to another video. So this video is going to work around how to get involved with healing. Now me personally, that is the one spec that I tend to stay clear of because I go into panic mode. But as new players join the fray, I wanted to tell people and how to get comfortable with the role and show you a few tips, 6 tips in fact, to how to get you to jump in to groups and heal and, you know, be comfortable with it. So, no word of a lie. So let's get straight into it. Right, so people, what we're going to do, we're going to start with, this is what you want to do if you're first embarking on the journey of being a healer. So, firstly, before you do anything, obviously pick a healer. That's not the first step, but it certainly will help on the journey. But what you want to do is set up your like frame rate. So with me, you want to keep everything like really close together because obviously when stuff hits the fan, and you do have to like use your mouse or whichever way you do it, it's not far from, you know, the buttons that you have to press. So me personally, this is one of my favorite things to do. It certainly helped me. So you want to set up your frame rates, your party frames. So click on party frames, and it says like use raid style, like party frames up here. So that makes you get like a box like this. Now I position it right above my all my action bars, so if anything does kick off, obviously I can just like click over, instead of having everyone like up here, normally on the left or wherever you place it. So you can change this however you want. I mean, you can go short, you can go high, but this is where I place mine. So just get something that you're comfortable with, and you know, that's literally physically it's you being comfortable with healing. So next, what we're gonna do is, it's good having the frame rates there, but you're also going to want this macro. So the macro is show tooltip, use mouseover. So what this does, it basically lets you just mouse over the character and heal. I physically can't do it to show you because I haven't got the frame rates up and no one's in my group, but it's doing it here. So I mean, if I do that, there you go, it heals them just with a mouse over. So you don't have to be like clicking there and, you know, clicking different raid frames. You literally just mouse over and vivify. I am a monk on this one, people, because I've never even tried a monk before. That's why I wanted to like show you all this techniques and stuff. So this macro, I will post it in the comments down below. You can use it on any of your spells. All you have to do is change the last bit, where just after the at player, to whatever you're wanting to make. So renewal mist, I've actually got it on like all my healing abilities, most of all, apart from enveloping mist, because I actually use that freely. But yeah, you know, use the add-on. It will be down in the description for you to just like jump in, and it's so easy to set up, but it's taking the time to set this up will absolutely give you more confidence in getting used to it. But again, people, you will have to get used to it. I've been playing this a couple of times now. It doesn't take long, but you still have to get used to it. So I say run like a little bit of time walking, or just normal dungeons or anything like that, or raid finder, just to get used to the setup intentionally before jumping into like mythic pluses. Because mythic pluses, you're on your own basically, but don't let that scare you, because it's not a big thing. But again, right, so point 3, identifying your mega cooldowns. Now this is a big one because every class has a strong point. Now with Mistweaver, your cooldowns are Celestial Conduit, Revival. Now Revival is a big one because when you see everyone's health dropping, you press Revival and it literally gets the whole group to near enough like 100%. It's absolutely banging. And then when you start panicking, it's literally like a panic button. You literally just smash it and it basically heals everyone to 100%. Again, like Life Cocoon on the tank, you know, if a tank takes a big hit, Life Cocoon, it just gives you them few seconds to like move heals elsewhere, and then obviously focus back on the tank. Like Jade Fire Stomp as well. So healers will have like a combo move. So if I Jade Fire Stomp anything in here and I do damage, it will heal like most of the group. If they are taking massive amounts of damage, then there's other things you can do. But again, you've got like, me personally, I've got like 3 panic buttons, which is Shyland's Gift, Revival, and Celestial's Conduit. Celestial's Conduit you can move, Revival's instant, so you know you do have to time these in the higher keys, but to just get used to it, just to jump in, get your confidence. Every class has like a grip, like a big heal to get you out of situations. Like Paladins have, I think it's like Avenging Wrath, which is the buff, the shield. It gives you like a wing, it gives you like wings, and it increases your healing done. Druids have like Tranquility. If you're in Mythic Pluses, it has like the treants that you can boost, and then obviously you've got other spells along with that. I'm not too sure which they are. Obviously Shamans have Riptide, you know, they're instant casts. Priests have Shield, and you know, atonements and stuff like that. So every healer's got like a strong point. Mistweavers, if you are jumping into the heals, Paladins are good. Can take a little bit of time to get used to. Mistweaver I find is easy because you can do DPS as well. Discipline Priests, they're, me personally as well, they're like good because the shield is a massive absorb. You just put that on the tank and then you can use your resources elsewhere and do DPS and stuff like that. But yeah, so you want to identify your cooldowns and your defensives. Your defensives will help. You have probably about 2 or 3 that you can use on yourself, and then obviously a Life Cocoon that you can pass to other people. Obviously you want to keep your mana up as well. Mistweavers have Mana Tea, which regenerates through the dungeon. I know Druids have like I forgot what it's called now. I forgot what it's called, but it gives them mana back anyway. So you do want to watch out for them and probably burst them when you're like at about, I don't know, 60%, just so you don't run out of mana, because some tanks do not stop. Obviously they want to hit the timer, so they will not stop. Another point, you want to look at your group. Like, look at your group. So in this case and scenario, we've got a warrior, a hunter, and a mage. We've got a paladin tank. Paladin tanks are banging. You want to look at your tank most of all, because paladin tanks thrive off healing themselves. They've got a lot of holy power to waste to get, you know, if they've got the aggro already, they can smash into a Word of Glory. So yes, you can just jump straight in, and you know, it takes less healing, so it will take it less off you to keep them up, basically. So obviously the people that you want to focus on is the mage. Does have a lot of abilities to keep them away from the damage, but if they do get caught in the AoE, same with a hunter, their defensives are a bit shaky. And the warrior's a plate wearer. He's going to take maybe some damage in melee range, but again, his cooldowns, and you know, it just depends how good everyone's interrupts is. You've got to know that people are going to die. When one person dies, me personally, when I started healing, I blamed myself. You know, I didn't know what was going on, especially in Mythics. I didn't know what was going on. I thought I did something wrong. It's not potentially you doing something wrong. If someone gets one banged, that's it. There's no way you're even healing that. So, you know, if the tank gets one banged, you know, it's a joint effort. So if somebody dies, don't let it phase you. I think that's one of the big issues with like healing, is if someone dies, then you go into panic mode, and you know, you try and keep everyone up, but you just keep a plain head. If someone dies, you know, especially if you're pugging, it can be a little bit worse because obviously not everyone's like attuned to each other. But if you're uncertain about healing, just lob a message in chat, you know, tell the tank, communicate with the tank, and just say, you know, I'm new to healing, can we just chill off a bit? Because, you know, you don't have to do the perfect route, you know what I mean? Like we've already addressed this in the tanking video I did. You don't have to do like the perfect route. But yeah, so if I had to put on a scale of which healers are easier, not on like the meta or anything like that, easier to like get grips with, I would go Mistweaver, Discipline Priest, Resto Shaman, Druids, and then obviously Evokers. Evokers I've not really spent time with, so it's a little bit harder on my end for Evokers. And the last point, you've got to use your interrupts as well, but make sure you're like progressing the group first, like healing the group, making sure everyone's topped up. If you see you know, like a load of interrupts going, you've got some spells like leg sweep is instant. It doesn't take a big like movement to adjust or anything like that. You're literally in the group, you're healing, and you know, you see a lot of people interrupt. Leg sweep literally sweeps around you, interrupts everything, so that's easy. You've got Ring of Peace. You put that down, it literally everyone in the circle gets moved out of the circle, so that's another interrupt as well. You've got paralysis, is that? And you've also got your spear hand strike. So you do want to be like, your job is to heal, but you also have to interrupt as well. The DPS should be taking the slack, but again, even as tank, you still got to heal. Interrupt. You still got to interrupt people. So yeah, so just get yourself set up. Identify the group, identify your mega cooldowns, and yeah, you should absolutely fly. Don't let it put you off if people die. It is what it is. Like, you've got to come to terms, and you know, you might actually enjoy healing. I actually enjoy playing the Mistweaver now, and I never enjoyed healing whatsoever. So fly around the classes, see what best suits you. But again, people, another guide. I hope this helps. It probably didn't, but if you do want to see me live, we go live on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, which we're doing a 2.5k challenge to 2.5k IO on every single class. We've done the Paladin rep, we've done the Demon Hunter tank, and now we're on to the Mistweaver healer. So if you do want to see it live, people, twitch.tv/SleepyJoeGaming, and I will see you in the next one. If you want any more guides or anything, hit the comments below. Make sure you do like, subscribe, and we will come again and try and help you all out. Peace.